guys, I'm Doomfist from the Omnic Post with an update on Overwatch 2. Blizzard hit us with a very unexpected balancing patch. Although unexpected, yesterday the final wave of invites for the Overwatch 2 beta went out. So by now everybody that signed up for that beta should be in. And from what I could tell, that was still a substantial group of people, making this weekend some kind of open beta, where a lot of new people will be testing the game. And I guess they wanted to push a few more balancing changes in there before the mayhem started. By the way, the beta is ending on July 18th, which is next Monday, and my birthday. So get in there. We do not know for sure if there is going to be a third beta, so this might be your last chance before October 4th. Now, on to the changes. First, there's Doomfist. He switched roles for Overwatch 2 and lost his concussion effect somewhere along the way, so the big man is having some issues and feels a little lost in transition. Blizzard is hoping to remedy that with a buff to his power block. He'll need to take just a little less damage to empower his rocket punch, and they lowered the movement penalty while using his power block. His actual rocket punch will now deal damage to all targets knocked back and not just the first one. So that should definitely help with his damage output. But is that going to be enough? Well, we'll see. The second tank that got some buffs was Orisa. Our trusted metal centaur can no longer be critically hit while fortified again. And her movement speed while using javelin spin is back up from 40% to 50%. It feels like they're going a little bit back and forth with Orisa, but overall she's doing pretty good. Someone else that is doing good, and maybe a little too good so they're nerfing her, is the Junker Queen. But I have to say, for a new hero, they seem to be pretty happy with her balance, and we don't see those huge nerfs that we've seen with other heroes in the past. First off, just commanding shout. I think we can all agree that the amount of health that she was giving to her teammates was a little exuberant, so they're taking some of that away. The radius of commanding shout was reduced from 20 meters to 15 meters, and the bonus health that she gives to her teammates will decay over time. On the other hand though, they are extending the duration of the commanding shout by 1 second, which slightly counters the nerf, but it also keeps the speed burst up a little longer. But it makes the shout for herself more impactful. I'm predicting some Junker Queen versus Junker Queen battles that will last forever. Her ult, Rampage, was nerfed, with the radius being reduced from 6 meters to 5 meters. But that was a much requested change. In the DPS category, Symmetra sees another series of changes. Her ult fire will charge faster and it will shoot bigger projectiles. And the cooldown on her teleporter was reduced. Again, I've said this in the past, I'm not a Symmetra player, but I don't feel like these changes are going to make a lot of difference. I made a video on this topic earlier this week. Go check it out. I'll leave it up there and in the description below. Sojourn's Railgun fire rate was brought back a little from 15 to 14 shots a second, which will clearly lower her damage, and as such also the charge rate for her alt fire and her ultimate. The alt fire also got a change, as it will shoot a progressively bigger projectile depending on how charged her shot was. So basically if you charge it to a full 100, you'll get an easier shot. I'm not sure, but this might make all of her ultimate shots easier. So I'm not fully certain that this is a nerf or a buff. Maybe it's just a rebalance. Let me know what you think. Zenyatta, on the other hand, definitely got nerfed, which was to be expected. That little Roomba was getting very cocky and often worked his way up to the front lines to literally kick ass. So they nerfed his shield health from 175 to 150, making his max HP 200, which should make him a little more fragile and help him persuade to back the flip up a little bit. Now, what do you think about these changes? Are they enough, or was there something else that you would have rather seen them change? Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DoomfistTV, and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.